I know you like the Lautaro-Lukaku partnership.
Who doesn't? Come on.
Okay, here's my thing about this. I know Lautaro is a talented player, and obviously I think he's playing better this year than he did at the end of last year.
Yeah.
But is it that much easier for him just playing with Lukaku?
Well, yeah.
In it too?
But they still complement each other well. You know, the movement. We said last week or the week before that they find each other so well, so easily, a bit like the Kane and Son partnership. I don't think there's much better like strike partnership right now in Europe than Lukaku and Lautaro. Yeah, of course, Son and Kane when things are going well for them. And then we can look at others, but I don't think there's that many.
It's an interesting point because Lukaku, I think, was clearly stereotyped as a certain kind of center forward for a long time. Anybody who's ever met him, I met him when he first came over to Chelsea, was 18 or 19 years old, and I thought to myself, all right, this dude talks like he's a lot older, just simply because he was mature, he asked questions about travel, whatever. But the way he's a provider, his awareness of people around him, the pass he made.
For the first goal. The cross on the first goal, for example, is amazing.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the pass he made in the build-up for the second goal, which was the kind of team goal that, I've seen Barcelona and Manchester City score. I haven't seen both teams score many goals like that. I was just thinking about this. I wonder if there's just a slightly different interpretation of center forward position, because Harry Kane is a tremendous passer of the ball as well. Right, Lukaku, we've seen that too. Erling Haaland, I think, for a guy who shoots so much, is an incredible passer of the ball. I'm wondering if this is maybe another dimension to playing center forward that maybe, thinking of Sergio Aguero, for example, not that kind of player. Lewandowski also. Ibra, less so. Is this something that becomes maybe a little bit more necessary, especially for teams that play one striker? I mean, obviously Inter play two, but where you're a central reference point, you have to be able to pass, to drop off, to play to those spaces.
But I think maybe it's just the evolution of modern strikers. I mean, I know Lukaku is 27, so he's not as young as Haaland, who's 20. But I think Kane is the same age as Lukaku. So, but maybe this is just the way forward, and then the next who are going to come are all going to be so complete and not just one type or just one finisher or like a Firmino or like a Benzema. They will have everything. There'll be a bit of Benzema or Firmino. They'll be a bit like pure finisher like Aguero, and they will have all a bit of that to make them so complete. Certainly like Holland seems to be, and already is, and Lukaku and Kane. And I just think it's scary to just, again, imagine facing Lukaku. Imagine playing against Lukaku. I spoke to Roberto Martinez the other day, and Lukaku is 27. He scored 301 goals already. 301 at 27 years of age. It's just like, wow, okay. And like you said, his all-around game has improved so much. And Roberto was saying, like, all those extra sessions he used to do with Thierry Henry or with Martinez or with a lot of other coaches, not just them, but to always try to learn, always try to be better. All those, his first touch is so bad, it's this, all that Ibra, teasing him and all the critics everywhere. And I just think those kind of guys, they respond so well to criticism that they want to get better all the time.
I'm going to leave you with a fun hypothetical, a brain exercise. Gianluca Di Marzio, the veteran transfer reporter, he came out and he said that he can now reveal that, you remember when Lukaku was at United at the end, remember there was talk of a Lukaku-Paulo Dybala swap. And then it never happened, and Lukaku ended up going to Inter instead. How would it have worked out? How would the paths of Juventus and Manchester United have been different if that had gone? Because he actually says the deal was done, okay, and then something killed it at the end. I assume. Actually, I don't know what killed it in the end.
Agent commission, maybe.
Well,
usually
the people said Dybala didn't want to go to United. I'm not so sure, but it's curious because Juventus would have had Lukaku playing with Cristiano, which to me on paper that looks like a really tasty partnership.
Yeah, definitely.
Which in turn probably might have meant that maybe Allegri would have stuck around. Maybe they would have actually done something meaningful in Europe with that front two.
And he meant that Dybala would have mean no Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United. They would not have got Bruno 6 months after getting Dybala.
but they might have signed a striker instead.
Maybe, and Holland would have come. Oh my God!
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. You would have had a Dybala,
Holland,
Holland, Rashford.
Oh my God!
And then Sancho would have wanted to come too, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So there you go. There you go. See, alternate reading of history there.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.